if you're a believer, then you'll be able to understand what I'm saying. So we all know that there will be times when we are angry or upset or just operating out of our flesh or our, just human emotions, right? And what do? One, we're probably physically hungry, just like the Snickers commercial. You need a Snickers, We're probably physically hungry. And not only that, but we're probably spiritually hungry as well. There's been times where, I will feel all these emotions or I just have an attitude for no reason. I'm just like, wait a minute. One, I'm probably physically hungry. But two, I haven't spent any time with God today, And usually when I would just, spend time in my word, spend time with the Lord, then all of those emotions, all of that anger, bitterness, or just me having an attitude for literally no reason will go away and the peace of the Lord will come over me. Well, that has not been working lately, and I feel like the Lord is trying to teach me something. Now, I will notice that me, dedicating some time to the Lord during my day like I would usually do, that's not enough for me anymore. I just feel like the Lord is taking me deeper now. Like, I feel like I have to read my Bible more. Like, it's so hard to explain, but me dedicating some time to spend with the Lord, one good time a day. Like, of course I'll pray, here and there, but read my Bible one good time a day, study it. That's not working for me anymore. Like, I will still be angry. I might still have an attitude. I might still find myself operating out of my flesh. And I'm just like, what's going on? And what I'm realizing now is that my capacity is just increasing. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like the word that the Lord is giving me is eat until you're full. Now, when you first come, into the faith, you don't have to read whole long books. You don't have to sit down and read Genesis in one sitting. You know what I'm saying? Like, for you might just have to read a verse a day. You might just, need to read a chapter a day and you might get full off of that. You know what I'm saying? But there's some of us who wonder why we're still falling into sin or lustful temptations and all of those things. And it's because our capacity is growing and we're not eating until we're getting full. We still think that the amount of time that we've been with the Lord and all of that, no, our capacity has to grow. Like, even if you are reading one verse a day or one chapter a day, the rest of that day you're feeding your flesh. Your spirit is still starved. So I'm learning that the longer that I'm with the Lord, my capacity is getting bigger. So I'm finding myself now, I can't just read one time today. I won't be sustained. I will continue to act out of my flesh. I have to spend more and more time with him. And so what I'm trying to do now is whenever I get hungry, because guess what? We eat physically more than one time a day, right? So when I'm eating again physically, go nibble on my Bible again as well. So your capacity has to change. You can't stay where you're at now.